Hey guys, Outdoor Prepper, welcome back to the channel. I have with me today the ArkPro Ultra by Olight. This is such a cool flashlight. This is absolutely my new EDC light, but this light has one feature that I wish it didn't have. Because this has the UV light, I took this in to the Outdoor Prepper bathroom, and I am by all accounts a germaphobe and a clean freak. And when I looked around the sink, I couldn't believe what this light showed. And we'll get to that in a minute. But let's go over the real features of the light, because this is such an amazing light. I am blown away by all the options that this has, whether that's charging options, light options from spotlight to floodlight to UV light to laser. This light just has such cool features. Let me stop talking. Let's just get this in front of the camera so I can show you. And then we're going to go over that UV light, which, look, I'm really glad it has this, because this is amazing to take with you on a trip to a hotel, staying at a friend's house. But again, I am an absolute germaphobe, and I was horrified by what this picked up. But horrified in a good way, because I'm going to correct that. Let's take a look at the light. Okay, so I hope you can see this. I'm trying to keep it right in front of the camera here. But again, this is the Olight Pro by Olight, and if we just take a look at the front here, the controls, if you're not familiar with this model light, you have a little toggle switch here, and so right now it's in the center, and that is floodlight. You can toggle it to the right, and that's going to be a spotlight. You can toggle it all the way to the left, and that's going to be the UV light, which is wild. Then here on the side, and I hope the camera can pick this up. Let me see if it's zooming appropriately. It's a little hard to see on the camera, but trust me when I tell you. Right here, this little black button, this is the button to turn on the laser. And then on this side, let's see, there we go. On this side, we have a very nice solid door. I don't know if this is plastic or metal, maybe aluminum, but it's really solid, and it opens, and you can plug in a USB-C cable to charge. It has a nice click when it closes, or you can use the standard Olight magnetic charger, which is super cool as well, because if you're part of the Olight infrastructure and you have all their other devices, then you can very easily charge this with the magnetic charger. I chose to charge this initially with the USB-C. It charged up really quick. It was actually largely charged when I got it. Coming around the back, we've got a really nice deep carry, deep concealment pocket clip, and then we have the additional clip up here, so you can put this on the brim of your hat and kind of use this attached to your hat, almost like a headlamp. Let's just take a look at the front here, and I'm hoping that this will, there we go, this focuses. So we've got one beam on the left, we've got one on the right, one is spot, one is flood, and then it's really hard to see on the camera, but down here there's a circle, that's the UV light, and then on the very top, which you really can't see on the camera, that is the laser. So look, I don't want to waste any more time just talking about this. I want to show you how bright this light is, and then we're going to go into the Outdoor Prepper bathroom, which really nice facility, let me tell you. But clearly my cleaning person is not doing a stellar job around the sink, so we're going to take a look at that and show you how this UV light looks. Okay, now I've killed most of the lights, and even though it doesn't look very dark in here, it actually is. The camera is just pretty good, so it picks up very well. So holding the light in front of me, I'm just going to press the center button once, and I am on the center position of the toggle switch, so that is flood. So this is coming on, I believe this is medium mode. And what I'm going to do, and actually let me just show you, well, it timed out. Let's do that again. I'm going to turn it off and turn it back on, because you can see it shows you here on the right side, it shows you the battery power, and on the left side it shows you the intensity of the beam. And if you can see this on the camera, we've got the left beam on right now, which is flood in the medium setting. So I'm going to press and hold it, and it's going to cycle through low, medium, and high, and it'll just keep cycling through until I let go. So now you can kind of get a better picture. So here we're at low, medium, high. We do have turbo, but we'll come back to that. And like I said, we're in the middle, which is the flood setting. So I'm going to click the toggle to the right, which is going to go to spotlight. And that's kind of cool. You can see an immediate hot spot of the beam, and it is quite bright. And let's again circle through the different modes. So we're on low, medium, and high. And this does have a moonlight mode. I probably would not use that. I don't even really know how to get to that, to be honest. I think you've got to like triple click it or maybe hold it. Not entirely sure. I'll have to read the manual on that. But let's go to turbo mode. Let's see how bright that is. Now turbo is 1500 lumens. There we go. That's noticeably bright. Let's go back to the flood. So this is flood in turbo mode and spotlight in turbo mode. And then if we double click it again, we'll go back to, I believe that's medium, and then there's high. Let's go back to turbo just so you can see. And that's nice and bright. I don't know if there's a feature on 3 clicks, but let's give it a try. Oh, there is a feature, and that is a strobe light. Oh, kind of cool. We can strobe in spot or flood. All right, the really cool feature now, well, let's get to the laser actually. Let's do the laser. And you can do the laser while the flashlight is on. So I'm gonna depress on the right side of the light this little black button, and let's check out the laser. Now that's pretty cool. I could see this coming in handy, you know, if I'm giving a presentation, maybe I wanna point to a slide, a PowerPoint on a screen. You know, I'm not really sure where else I personally would use the laser, but it is nice to know that it has it. Like I said, for a presentation, that is pretty cool. And it's cool that you can use the laser while it's in flashlight mode. Now I'm going to turn the toggle in that direction, so that way we can turn on the UV light. Now let's just see if the camera picks that up. Now, there we go, it's the UV light. Now Outdoor Prepper is not a wealthy man, but I was able to pull together a $20 bill. And if we shine the UV light, oh, look at that. You can see the security features of the bill, which are super cool. This light would be really handy, you know, if you maybe a bouncer, a bartender, you're doing some type of security outside. You got a very bright flashlight and you got the UV light. You could check IDs with that, money, anything with a security feature. Let me tell you, I can actually feel, you know, heat coming from this UV light. So this is a very, very powerful light, and I love the UV feature. But look, let's take this to the Outdoor Prepper bathroom. As you can hopefully tell, the Outdoor Prepper bathroom is really nice and clean. I actually have a cleaning service that comes in here. I take a lot of pride in, you know, where I live being nice and clean. So when I took this light into the bathroom and I tried it, I was horrified. Because I guess when I'm brushing my teeth here in the Outdoor Prepper sink, you're getting a little splatter kind of on the wall, all over the place. It was not good. It was not good at all. And let's just say the cleaning service is going to be getting a phone call tomorrow, and this is going to be addressed immediately. So let's go ahead and turn the main light off. And now let's go ahead and turn on the UV light, and you can see what I'm talking about. And I don't know, look at this. Look at the splatter on the wall from, I guess, brushing my teeth. I have an electric toothbrush. This is just, this is unbelievable. I mean, I'm very happy that I have this light, but I'm also, as a germaphobe, this is not inspiring confidence for me. This is making me even more upset. So let's go back to the table, but I think you can really see the value in this UV light. This is insane. For the price, you're getting an amazing value. This is all made of aluminum. This is not like a cheap plastic little flashlight that you get at a hardware store. And I think you can see here a little bit better now that that bottom circle is the spotlight, the top one is the floodlight, the right one is the UV light, and that left tiny little circle is the laser. But if you've got questions on this, do me a favor, leave them in the comments. I will do my best. I actually answer every single question or comment that anyone leaves. If you don't believe me, try me out. Leave a comment. I promise you. It may not be instant, but you will definitely get a reply from me. It's one of the things that I pride myself on here on the Outdoor Prepper channel. I will answer all of your questions and comments, no matter how happy, unhappy, or in between they are. But please leave happy comments. Outdoor Prepper, very sensitive. I don't want to get upset here. Only joking. Do me a favor, like and subscribe. Leave some comments. I will do my best to answer. Pick this light up. This is sub 100 bucks. It is an amazing, amazing light. Routinely goes on sale. I'm going to post the link where I got it on the website. Excuse me, on the description. I don't have any discount codes or any of that cool stuff, although I will reach out to Olight and see if I can get some. Do me a favor, like and subscribe, leave some comments, and check out to see if I got a discount code or not. I'll see you guys in the next one.